Okay, and once we have the repo, up next, let's set up a brand new React application. And if you remember the command was following, first, we want to navigate to where we want to set up the project. So in my case, again, it's going to be a desktop. Let me zoom in just so you can see it better. And then the command is npx create react app at, we go with latest, and I'm going to call this Backroads app. Now, the install takes a little bit of time, so why don't we take a look what we have in the repo. Let's crack it open here. We're looking for the Backroads project, so 02. The first one was the fundamentals tutorial. This is the project. And basically in here we have two folders. So we have the final one. This is the complete project. This is what we're going to be building. And yes, essentially, if you want to spin it up, just go to your text editor, drag and drop, and effectively you just want to open up the integrated terminal and go with npm install because you want to grab all the dependencies, and then you want to go with npm start. Now, I'm not going to do that, but again, it is an option. So first go with npm install, and once all dependencies are installed, then you want to go with npm start. I also included this folder just so you can reference the code. So let's say while working on the project, you hit the bug and get stuck. You can always come back, and basically in here, you'll find all of the code that we'll write during the videos. So that's the final one. Now there's also a Backroads HTML. And basically this is the HTML project. Now I can tell you right away that this is a working HTML project. Again, you can drag and drop and set it up in the Visual Studio Code, or you can simply click on index.html. And this is the project that effectively we built in my HTML and CSS course. And again, we'll use this HTML project as our resource. So this is where we'll get the assets, we'll get the code, and all of that good stuff. Now let me check what's happening over here. It looks like the install is complete. So now we can simply go back to our text editor. I'm looking for the Backroads app. And you know what, as a side note, I want to drag and drop this one, the Backroads HTML. So from the HTML project, we will get our assets. And this is going to be our React project. So let's drag and drop. In this case, I'm not going to set it side by side. And again, I want to open up the integrated terminal. And we want to go with npm and start. So this is going to spin up the dev server, and we'll have our application, basically boilerplate application, on localhost 3000. And if you have the same result, you can move on to the next video.